Good morning. This is Randy. Woke up early again this morning. I saw a comment from one of the viewers on my last video that was commenting about the consequences and the, lack of good that it would ever do to expose a narcissist to his own family and friends, and basically gossip or get in a battle of he said, she said with the narcissist pitted against you and the family and friends. And I can definitely see the point of the commenter. And I agree that you don't want to get in an ongoing battle of he said, she said, when you're not, going to be believed. However, in my case, that's not really how it went. And so that's the only reason why it was useful at the time, and that was during the grand finale of the relationship, right as the relationship was ending. So I just wanted to explain a little bit. The exposure of the narcissist that took place by me to his family and our friends was very quick hit. It was not ongoing. It was not a long period of, explaining and going to tattle, basically, on the narcissist. It was a very fast and furious, quick explanation to all of his family and to all of our friends, explaining what they would never understand as to why I was filing a divorce. Our relationship, remember, looked perfect to the outside world. Our relationship looked perfect to his family and to our friends. They had no idea certain things about him, and otherwise there would be no use in telling them if they did. The narcissist hid certain things about himself to his family and friends for good reason, because it would tarnish his image. There were 4 main things that I exposed him for to his parents in a quick hit with no gossip, and it was something that they did believe, because the narcissist has been an outcast to his family and has been in a sense, scapegoat. The first thing that was revealed to his family, again in a quick hit, was that, and it was done very calmly, he had been hiding from his parents that he drank alcohol anymore, he had been, his mother is very against alcohol and drugs. His mother has shamed him for drinking alcohol and drugs and shames anyone in the family for it. His parents had the impression that he did not drink anymore and that he was sober for at least the past 10 years. I told them, no, I'm sorry. I know he's been hiding it from you, and you probably think that he's been sober, because he would not drink even a beer at any family gatherings. But that's why we always had to be home early so that he could drink. That was something he hid from his family, and I covered for him. So I exposed that. Your son has been drinking every day for the past 10 years. And it wasn't gossip, and they believed it. And then their grandchildren, who knew that he drank every day for the last 10 years, confirmed it to them. The second thing that they didn't know about him was that he was seeing prostitutes while he was married to me. Or, I guess, yeah, and that is something that they, no matter how messed up that mother is in the family, that is not something that she approves of. And that is not anything that I don't think many males would feel proud of. I had proof of it, and the narcissist admitted it to me. And if I didn't have a good reason to file for divorce, it would have, looked weird. It would have been a total shock. So I did need to shock them, I guess, into understanding very quickly how this was happening and why. So I told them that, and they did believe me. And I'm sure they put it out of their mind now, but at the time, it ruined their image of the narcissist, and it did shame him, and why shouldn't it? Why shouldn't it? And the mother gossips, so I'm sure she told a lot of people, even though it was a shaming thing. I knew any information she gets, she spreads, even about her own son. And her two grandchildren knew about his seeking out prostitutes. So again, I had backers, I had people that would confirm it to his parents. And it was a quick hit of information, and then done and out, allowing them to think about it. And of course, I have no contact with them anymore. But I did need them to know the truth, because I knew eventually I would have no contact with them. I needed them to know the facts quickly. The third thing that the narcissist had pulled over his parents' eyes was that he was financially stable. They are people that follow societal rules, however messed up, again, the mother may be. They follow societal rules for paying taxes and for pulling your own weight and for working hard and for paying for your children, paying your child support. And they shame anyone who does not do so. The narcissist completely hid all of his financial antics from them for the years that we were together. So I let them know that he doesn't pay his taxes and hasn't, that he owes the IRS, and that unlike what he told them, he owes $10,000 to child support. He didn't pay it, and he's probably been borrowing money from them to pay his child support and pocketing it. So it was useful information for them to know that he had not been paying me rent while he lived with me. He had not been pulling his weight, that I had been primarily supporting him, which shocked them, and they did believe it because they do know their son. They just thought that their son had changed. Again, he had me partially for an image to his own family, to impress his family about how he could change around his life, get a nice woman who's respectable, quit drinking, and work, become financially responsible, all of that. That's how he was fooling them. And so that is the information that I exposed. And the fourth thing was that he was emotionally abusive to me. His family knows he's emotionally abusive to his own kids. And his mother berates him for it. Even though she does the same thing, she doesn't do it in the same way. She doesn't have rage attacks. She's just more covertly manipulative. So, letting them know that he had been emotionally abusive was not something that was going to be hard for them to believe, that he would do that, but they just did not think he was doing it to me. So, again, those were the four things that I exposed. It was quick and dirty. I didn't get into any he said, she said crap. I just let them know, and then I walked away. Thanks for listening.